We have the pleasure of introducing Bruce Jenner to our readers, and he's former famous Olympic champion.
They didn't have to give the medal back. So you don't go with former.
All right, let's start over.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Right.
I like that. That's more realistic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more realistic. You can't start over.
All right, well, tell us about your involvement in the hobby with radio-controlled helicopters.
Well, I started 2.5 years ago. My son, I fly real airplanes and helicopters and all that kind of stuff. And my son, who's also a helicopter pilot, bought me a little Blade helicopter for Christmas. And I took it out of the box and charged up the radio or the batteries and said, "Oh, this looks like fun." And I go, "Man, this is tough," you know. And it was kind of like Bill Clinton. I didn't inhale. You know, it was kind of like that. And anyway, I started there, and you know, eventually I banged it up, went to the hobby store and said, "Oh my God, there's bigger ones," and that's kind of where it all started. So I bought a bigger one and then tried to figure it out, and then got the simulator, and I've been kind of going at it ever since.
And what helicopter are you flying today?
I have a wide variety of helicopters. I got a small Air Force. I got a couple of Align 600s, gassers, the old ones that I had. I got a Nitro 700. I got an E 700 Align, also a Logo 600. And today, I'm picking up the new Align 600. Yeah, so I'm going electric. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited about that. So the Air Force is in good shape. Unfortunately, it's a modern miracle of electronics. If you can get them all running at the same time, you know, but right now we've had a tough week, to say the least.
How so?
Oh man, well, a guy broke into my car and stole my radio and a couple of batteries for my 700. That was the start. So I had to get a new radio, and then the radio didn't work, and the helicopters were going in and crashing, and then I bring up big old, you know, Frank Columbia, you know, former line guy, now team manager for A-Main, and Frank's been friends. We've been talking on the phone for years, and he lives in New York, and he finally came out for a couple of days extra before this event, so we could play golf and do a little flying and all that kind of stuff. And needless to say, eventually, the smart Frank Columbia, we couldn't figure this helicopter. We couldn't get it to work right. We had it in the parking lot of the hobby store, E-Hobby, where I get all my stuff, and lost the radio, went up and hit a cable and sliced that cable like it was butter. Bam! Right through the cable on the parking lot. The helicopter comes crashing down. The cables go this. I don't know if it's a hot wire or not.
Unbelievable.
Then all of a sudden, out of the store next door to the hobby store, I didn't know it was a bar, but I found out it was a bar. We cut the television cable going in, and all these people are coming out of the bar. And we like throw the helicopter, what's left of it, in the back of the car, and so let's get out of here. We're leaving. The guys in the hobby store said, "Get out of here, get out of here." You know, we don't want them to know you did it. But anyway, so it's been a tough week. Yeah, it's been a tough week.
And you got a big event coming up tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, actually, the big wedding special is going on with Kim tomorrow, and it was, you know, I'm very fortunate. I've been very blessed with, you know, great kids, and it was a great wedding. We had a lot of fun, a lot of drama, to say the least. But we got her through it. I got her down the aisle, and we married her off. Now it's Chris Humphrey's problem.
Well, very good. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure.